All right, guys, I apologize. I appreciate you waiting and obviously grateful for everybody coming out today. And just finished our second day of preparation for Florida Atlantic. We're excited. We understand the challenge that we face up there and in this team. In all three phases, been very impressed with them. Certainly on offense, the way they're scoring. They score in bunches. Got a quarterback that can make it go, hard to bring down. Very good on the perimeter. Kicking game, very impressed. Kick returner, punt returner. They have two really that can do it, and the kicker and the punter are excellent. On the defensive side, aggressive up front. Guys have motors. Very good secondary, and obviously a corner they really believe in. But really just in general, just impressed with the entire secondary. So very fast unit and one that we got to be ready for. So with that, I'll open up to any questions that you have.
I just want to ask you about Trent. Obviously, you raved about him at camp. He comes out the first game and has 5 tackles.
Yeah.
Just what you're seeing from him, is he sort of the word as one of those?
Yeah, I mean he's a good player. You know, when you start off with our foundation, it really allows you to get your talent in the game, and he does that. He's consistent every day, and just been really pleased, especially Manny, considering that he wasn't in a lot of plays. That's a very high factor level in the plays that he's in, number of opportunities, divided by, your plays. So his factor level is high, and just a great kid, very smart, plays with a great motor, and very consistent. You know what you're getting from Trent Harris when you put him in.
How many plays did you say he actually had?
Oh man, I wish I knew that off the top of my head. We can get that for you though. I don't think it would be more than 20 though. Yeah, maybe. I don't think. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe 25.
Is that something you'd like to do with the defensive line just because you have more depth? You talked about that, just having so much more rotation with guys at that spot.
Well, I think I mean, we like to play guys, and we're excited about our depth, and we're excited about some of the competition. A lot of the twos that went in there did a really good job and finished and did a good job. Kendrick and Moten and Chad, and a lot of those guys are continually fighting for the twos, and we got to play really good this week. We got to tackle well, and we got to get off the field on third down. Otherwise, we're going to face a great deal of plays, and that's really where college football is going. So we have to be ready to sub and get a lot of guys in there.
Clint's athletic ability. This is a kid who came here hoping to play 2 sports, was briefly on the practice squad last year for basketball. What have you seen from him since he just kind of has refocused all his energy and confidence?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great kid. He's a leader, quiet, unassuming. Just a great kid. I can't say enough good things about him, and he's worked really hard. He's healthy now. He's stronger. He's got a great vertical. His lateral quickness is good. When we play him at the nickel spot, the star, he can come off the edge. He's very fast. He had 2 plays doing that the other day, to play from corner, and obviously the punt return. So. We're trying to be careful with him. Don't do too much with him, but obviously he's a playmaker when he's in there, and he's practicing that way right now. I'm very pleased with the way he's practicing. He's very consistent, which is nice.
Coach, what can you take overall from the game against Tim Cookman, and going forward? What's the thing you need to improve on? The team needs to improve on the most going forward, as quick as this week against FAU.
Yeah, there's so many things. Anytime you win, it can, if you allow it, it can mask a lot of things, and we're just not going to let it mask anything. And we've addressed everything with our players, and certainly among the staff, what we need to fix, and then we just got to consistently approach each day. And I think we've done that so far. We're not done with this day yet, but just good attitude, good energy, and again, they turn on the tape. They know what they're in for Friday night, and they know what the atmosphere is going to be. But there's just so many things that we can do better, and that we need to improve on, both individually and collectively. So that's been the task of the coaches over the last 48 hours. Identify those things individually, identify them by your position group, and then identify them from unit, including special teams.
Coach, a game like this, you can expect that with the position that FAU is in. I know they're looking at this as a huge game for them, and they're going to come out fired up. So just how do you approach that with your players, who deal with the emotional high
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in too many games at Miami where the other team wasn't jacked up to play, you know, and what we need to do is be consistent. You know, we need to be consistent, and we need to be consistent in our approach regardless of where we play, who we play. Again, what anybody says outside this building is immaterial. Our guys respect the opponent. Our guys know exactly what they see on tape and what they're capable of, and our guys know that if we don't control us, none of it's going to matter. And so, good job preparing yesterday. Equally as consistent today. Let's keep going, and we got a long way to go. I know it's a short week, but we still got a long way to go before we're ready to say, all right, we're ready to play yet.
How with Braxton, I guess, is there a chance he could have surgery?
No. Again, I don't know if he's going to quite make it this week, but I don't. The surgery has not come up in any. No. And again, I think we dodged a bullet. I think Stacy has a chance. Stacy has a chance. That's where we're at, you know, with that today.
Yeah, that Stacy's not back when he returns, I guess we would be back.
Yeah, we got, you know, Mark Walton, Korn, Artie Burns, Trayon Gray, Joe Yerby. You know, we've had a lot of guys that have worked there. Herb. There's a number of guys that have. That's something that we continually work on because of what happened, you know, during the year with depth and everything.
You know, short week like this evening, Saturday, kind of, you know, assess things. How do you play?
Well, if you could see what my Tuesday has looked like so far, you wouldn't be asking me about Saturday. Again, we don't even live in that world, man. I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful. I just can't. I can't live in that world. I apologize. I can't answer that question. I mean, we got so much we got to do right now, and I'm already late, so I apologize.
Kyle Shelder, they're one of some of the first-year players or kids who've never played the game before. You know, how much did they impress you, and do you remember that when you were a player? How exciting is that to get out?
Yeah, it's exciting. The thing that was exciting for me was that you could talk to Michael Jackson during the game, and we were making adjustments with him. Quan Johnson, we were making a very bright group. Sheldrick Redwine is really bright, and he could be exhausted. He could have just covered the kick, and he's coming off breathing, and he just looks you right in the eye, and you could speak to him. And there was a lot of guys, you know, I thought those guys did good. I mean, Gauthier went in there and did well. I think Tyree really, St. Louis really improved. And of course, Mark has been like that. Kendrick, RJ, James King, CJ. I mean, a lot of those guys. And I'm forgetting some of the guys that were sophomores, Njoku and, that are redshirt freshmen, they're second-year guys. But I thought that group did good, and they should make such improvement. They should make such an improvement this week, and that's what we're trying to hold them to task right now.
Al, just visually, he looked a lot faster. Is that a good perception, you think, or an accurate one rather? And if yes, what's the reason for that?
Our team, yeah, we want to be fast. I mean, we do. We want to be fast, and you know, I hope we have more depth now. I hope, you know, again, as we look at our 40s in the summer and our strength and our conditioning and everything, you know, it's one thing to be fast, but can you play fast for 40 or 50 or 60 plays? And we're starting to get that from a lot of guys and in practice, and it's carrying over to the game. I thought we ran to the ball well, and competition has a great deal to do with that, Gary, to be perfectly honest. Motivation, competition, you know, just somebody on your heels or those types of things in terms of, you know, just playing fast and everybody running to the ball. I thought we were physical. And I think guys are doing a good job taking care of their bodies. And but you know, we got a short week now. We got to play fast. This is a fast team we're playing too now this week.
When you talked about the second O-line, specifically Casey, what kind of a push is he making?
A hard push today too. Yep. Again, what I'm seeing from Casey right now is attention to detail. I'm seeing him get his body weight down. His core strength is better. His flexibility is better, and I'm seeing him attention to detail. His hands are in. He's playing with forward footwork. Again, now I'm killing you with Coach Keogh talk, but he's doing the things that we're asking him to do, and putting his ego down and opening up his heart and mind and letting us coach him, and And whatever little thing he has wrong, he's improving. And I've certainly have seen that. I saw it in the game, and I saw it these last 2 days. So, and he's a really talented young man. So he's smart. So we got to keep him improving. And Joe Brown, I feel the same way about.
I know you recruited a lot of talented offensive linemen, but in terms of who was rated the highest of all of them in the last 2 years, I guess Casey was that guy. I think when he puts it all together, do you think he could be the best of that group?
Oh, I don't know. You know, Danny's so steady right now. Danny Isidore is playing really steady. And again, I don't look at it like that. We want to play 10 if we can play 10 and rotate guys in. And if Casey, you know, keeps chomping at the heels of Trevor or Sonny or whatever position it is, and he ends up passing him, then, you know, we'll just keep going just with the rotation and you know, like you guys know, I mean, whoever practices the best starts, and whoever plays the best in the game finishes the game. So Casey's practicing well right now, and that's not to say the other guys aren't, because the other guys are. So we've got a good competition there.
Anything else? All right.
Guys, good.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys, okay?